Let's play. Do I actively have a large shard of glass in my finger?
Sounds like a fun game.
The answer is usually yes.
I sliced my thumb pretty deep today at work when I was working on something, and doesn't. It feels like there's glass in there, but it doesn't look like there's glass in there. I think it's just tender because it's deep.
Yeah.
But normally I gotta like press on it with my thumbnail to feel if there's anything hard in there. Just trust me, you do not want your hand healing up with a piece of glass inside of it.
I can
I have a
imagine.
room open for you boys. Do I have the right deck selected? I do.
So are we doing fun stuff now, or should I play something different until Marios is ready?
We can run something different.
Oh, if we're running something different, then I'll save fun stuff for Mario.
Let's see. You guys want to see? You guys want to see a 4-color horrors deck, or
Evan hasn't seen this one, so I'll run this one.
Or a 5-color enchantments deck?
Yeah, I mean, just surprise me. I'm not going to be mad either way.
What speed are we playing? Neither one of them is terrifyingly fast.
Neither of the, like, I was gonna play Marchesa because she's a little quicker, but she's still not like an aggro deck. She's about as aggro as I've built in Commander, but I can also switch to something a little bit more moderately paced.
Mine depends on entirely what I draw.
That's fair.
Actually, I'm gonna run this deck because I don't think you guys have seen it. You said you have a room open, Jim?
Yep.
Oh, I should say, I don't think Evan's seen this deck. I know you've seen this deck, Jim.
Yeah, it's been a
Evan
while. I
hasn't
probably
seen the
haven't.
deck.
I probably haven't seen anything
boys
either of
ready
you
to
guys
go?
are running.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are, guy.
And Tom has seen this deck many a time. I quite enjoy running it.
I don't even know what you're running yet. Oh, Jim, that is not that is not a slow deck in the slightest.
It depends on what I draw.
No, it's a pretty fast deck. I'll keep this hand. It's fine.
I have a Terramorphic Expanse in hand, so I will mulligan.
All right, so for the stream, we have a Siona, captain of the Pyleas. I'm probably butchering that last word, but I got the rest correct. This deck is a deck that cares about humans and enchantments. We've got Yennet, Cryptic Sovereign. We saw that last week on stream. And then Yidris, Maelstrom, Wielder. This is a Cascade deck. It'll be fun. Fasten your seatbelts.
I think I've seen this deck once and I hated it.
That sounds about right.
Not that it's a bad deck, it just hurts my soul.
Yeah, I mean, I like this deck naturally.
Yeah, well, I mean, you did build it.
Well, this was my Halloween theme deck, so it's gonna have Halloween elements. The entire deck is horrors and the things horrors care about. So
I feel like I should try and make more
seatbelts.
theme decks.
Yeah, they're definitely fun.
I've kind of been the brainchild for theme nights, because everybody's like, "Cool, what are we building?" And I'm like, "Why not do this?"
Yeah, I mean, honestly, coming up with the ideas can be kind of tough. For holiday stuff, like Elf Ball feels kind of like a pretty, I don't want to say easy answer, but like it's a good theme for like Christmas time type stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but coming up with like good theme games to play once in a while is actually, it's probably not easy. I'm not the best at, like, the reason I don't build theme decks is I can never think of a good theme to build around.
Yeah.
I think
the devil... You can finish, Tom.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think it generally makes deck building easier, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, the Devil's deck I played last week was one of the themes that was the holiday or the Halloween one that Tom's Horror deck is also from.
Gotcha.
And that theme game was a lot of fun.
We had, what was it? It was horrors, devils,
spiders,
and what did Marius play? Skeletons? Played the Tiny Bones deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. So this will be the third of the 4 Halloween decks you get to see then, Evan. You saw Pat's Spider deck already.
I did, and I saw Jim's Devils, which was... Given that Jim does not spend money on decks, that was a very proficiently made deck. It was very fast.
It's interesting that you mentioned that, because while Jim definitely does not spend money on decks, between myself, Marios, Pat, Haley, actually I think that's everybody, but we've like petitioned him to make decks, and we'll give him like $5 or like $2, and on Magic Online that's plenty.
And that actually explains how he gets commanders like Yidris, which he's running now.
No, I'm running Yidris.
You? Yep, never mind. I was going to say, because I'm looking at that, I was like, that's definitely not a commander. You get on one of the free trade bots.
Yeah.
I
did actually get a Raph Puchin on one of the free trade bots the other day, which is cool.
Raph Kapashin?
Yeah, that's what I said. Raph Capuchin.
He's not a monkey, Jim.
Isn't he?
You know what? You're absolutely right.
I did check out one of those free bots, I don't know, yesterday, just to see what was going on with it. They get at least the card hoarder ones, they let you pick up like 64 free cards.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
64 once a month.
It's not bad.
Not at all.
Most of the time it's just going to be commons and uncommons, but once in a while you'll get lucky and find something better.
Yeah.
Because people will just bulk trade cards to them so that they can get extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Jim got most of his collection from a gentleman who was like looking to give my entire collection to a good home.
I actually only got
Jim, you said it was like 4,000 cards.
No, it was like 2,000, which is still a lot.
Is still a lot of cards, man.
But I've gotten quite a few since then.
Yeah.
But it was it was his time to step away from MTGO, I guess, and he was pretty happy with it. What's this? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I see what's happening here. Face to face, show.
It is fun to play against decks that I'm not familiar with as much because there's a lot to take in. Like when you play against the same couple, you kind of get a little complacent with what they're going to do, but this is always really interesting just to see these unfold, you know?
So I think that's kind of what the design space has been for us on MTGO, is because it's so easy to keep track of a bunch of decks and bring a bunch of decks every week, to be able to build and purchase decks very, very cheaply. So we've been able to create a pretty good, diverse play group.
Yeah, and it's good practice to keep building new ones between each week as well. I think that's what Jim's been doing.
Yeah,
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but yeah.
Pretty much as soon as I get an idea, I'll just throw a deck together. And that's the one that I did tonight.
And we'll be seeing that one later once Marius joins us.
You should be, yes.
Very cool. So whenever he deals combat damage to a player, for the rest of the turn, your spells have Cascade.
Yep.
It feels kind of nasty.
I think specifically, yeah. Any spells I cast after he attacks. We're going to be doing a lot of main 2 stuff.
Yeah. I'm seeing that.
But I'm gonna be pretty upfront. This was a relatively slow start to this deck. Jim is already getting out to a very good clip here, so.
Yeah, I'm just pleased that I'm able to kind of get all my colors online.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was shooting to do first. Absolutely.
This deck is kind of famous for, like, once it starts swinging, it can get out of hand kind of quickly, but usually the place that it stumbles the most is just not being able to get enough mana to cast the commander.
For sure.
So this is actually a reasonably steady hand, if not maybe a little slow, especially given what I'm seeing on Jim's side of the board.
Yeah, once the ball gets rolling on this deck, it picks up a lot of steam.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gigantic pain in the tuchus once it gets running.
The main limiting factor is there's not a ton of card draw in this deck.
And that's absolutely fine. Okay. Let's play this. Yep, we're definitely gonna top that. Got 4 mana available. We both have creatures up, so that's not very fun.
Do I? I didn't notice.
Hey Jim, let me get in?
Why?
Because I want to.
See, that's not very compelling.
Okay, Evan, I'll offer you the same deal.
It's a little less of an offer, because if I block, I lose my commander, but yeah.
Yep, good call.
Sounds like we could come to an agreement.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could block it, but then, what, I'd just lose a couple turns trying to get my crap back together. So, like, I'll take it, but under duress.
Well, I just, won't point the cannon at you next time.
Appreciate it.
Buys you the I won't kill you with commander damage intentionally.
It's a good card to flip.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew it was on top because of the temple that I just played.
That's fair. I hadn't really considered
your
that.
deck are kind of, I don't want to say they're similar, but like they want to do the same things. I want to know what's on top.
They want to manipulate the top of the deck and then flip that
I feel
to
like
the battlefield.
Soothsayer would go pretty well in that deck, Tom.
Actually, yeah.
Probably would. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of blood. Do you remember how I was worried about my hand earlier?
Yeah, I remember you bringing something up.
Yeah, I took the Band-Aid off to look at it and inspect it, and it was like it was pretty sealed up, and I was like, cool, glad it's sealed up. Yeah, no longer sealed up. I don't know how it opened back up.
Do you need a minute to go get cleaned up?
No, I have a paper towel on the desk. We'll be good.
All right. Just give a shout if you need anything.
I figure I'll just apply pressure till the bleeding stops.
That works. Fortunately, we're not playing with paper cards, so you're not going to have to risk like ruining anything.
Yeah. So you remember when I was like, this deck gets out of hand? And Jim's like, no, it doesn't. Yeah. He was lying. You can see that, right?
What are you talking about? I don't have token duplicators.
I'm detecting a little bit of a fast-paced opening here.
Jim also has an infinite combo in this deck.
That's
only
nice.
one.
He has the first piece of the combo out, which is Midnight Guard. So we gotta kind of get on this train here. Start picking apart Jim's board if we can.
It was very helpful that you didn't have some sort of combat trick.
Yeah, no, this deck doesn't really do combat tricks. It's pretty easy to evaluate.
It's pretty straightforward, yeah.
And I have Vigilance, so I want to attack if I can.
Unfortunately, I kind of distinctly lack the ability to control the top of my library.
Yeah. But you can still get in a gym because flying and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Gym doesn't have any flyers. Ooh.
It's quite
That'll
helpful
work.
for you.
I'm gonna hope that this doesn't get me killed.
Well, I don't love that. Means I don't get to play as many of my things. But if it slows Jim down, I'll let it be.
Gonna get that worm.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that about a bitch?
You can do an infinite combo in
6, 7.
Orzhov with Midnight Guard as well.
Let me see, which one's Midnight Guard? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Honestly, anytime you can give him an ability to tap to make a creature come in.
Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous about that happening sooner than later.
I only have the one ability in here, so.
So hopefully we have a little bit.
The only thing that you could do that would speed that up is if you get rid of Siona.
Okay.
Cascade is such a powerful ability.
Yeah.
It is pretty good, yeah. This is cool. Yeah, that's gonna... That happens. What'd you get? Command Sphere?
Forest.
Oh. Yes, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like that, though. I will cast Thief of Sanity. Yeah, that's right. I let my commander go to the graveyard so I could bring it back, so I could cast a spell this turn.
Honestly, though, it worked out at TheMGM's board just a little bit, which I'm kind of starting to think is going to need to be a very consistent theme. It looks like that's going to get out of control pretty fast.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but what I just did is called Numberwang.
It's true.
Sucks, Jim. Sucks. Hate losing stuff.
I mean, it's not great to give Evan more ramp, but I don't need that.
I was going to say, as far as stuff to lose goes, that's about as harmless as it gets. Like, I need a lot of mana to even hardcast one spell because of the way this is built, so that helps a tiny bit for me, but it also isn't like a win con or like a major part of your deck. It's just a little rock.
Yeah, it helps early on. I can only cast stuff as I get it out. And I don't have a very efficient draw engine or anything.
Yeah.
So. Also, assuming there's no board wipe, I do get the pop Ordeal of Nile next turn. So that'll be nice.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Because that's just more
talking about ugly as hell.
I mean, it's a worm.
You're a worm. Don't be disrespectful. Oh, you. Never mind. That wasn't an insult. It's me being overdramatic. I know you weren't insulting me.
Unfortunately, I still don't have any major way to mess with the top of my deck. So let's see.
But, I mean, Mind's Dilation's a 7-drop. That's a pretty good card.
It's helpful. I'm not mad at it, but it's also...
It hit a land and an artifact.
Yeah.
A mana rock, if you will. So...
Like, don't get me wrong, it could be worse, but, like, it could also be better. I would like to inform you guys both that this is a defensive measure.
Is it a Cyclonic Rift?
No. It's a big body that's going to look kind of intimidating, but it is not meant to be intimidating. It is meant to be something to help keep me alive.
I don't know. It's got Island Walking Shroud, and I got a few things called islands.
Yeah. On the flip side, if I tap it, I don't block with it.
That's true.
And you guys have some pretty big-ass bodies on board.
That's true.
So Midnight Guard on taps when anything enters, not just things under Jim's control. That's really good.
Correct.
That's true.
Yeah.
I would like to pay too.
And normally I would share the wealth with my auras, but Vanguard of the Burmaz just adds to my level that much more.
Yeah.
So it's hard to not just throw them on him.
Thief of Sanity seems really good too. I just gave it a thorough read. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. I would like to put him back in the command zone. Thank you.
Now you have enough mana to just throw him back down if you need to.
That's a pretty big cascade too.
I'm pretty sure it'll still just be 4.
It is.
It'd be nice if it worked that way though. I'd love that.
I got something better though, so don't sweat it.
I mean, there are some abilities that do count for how much money you spent on them, but
these are all... Oh no, wait, these are Jim's cards.
Yeah, so the way that works is if the card has an X in its cost, you count that X as 0 when it's like in your hand or in any basic zone. When it's on the stack, you count the value of its mana cost as equal to the amount paid for X. So if it was like a commander where it was like X and a green and it enters with X+1/+1 counters, then yeah, you could scale that up pretty huge. But for something like this, where he's just casting it and it has an additional cost, unfortunately it doesn't count.
yeah, but there are cards that specifically, however much mana you spent to cast that card,
Yeah.
it'll have an effect. They make pretty good commanders.
They're actually, yeah, I was going to say, there's a few legendary creatures that do that are actually really nice because they let you, really, 2 lands. But yeah, they're good because they really, like, you pay the commander tax, but it doesn't immediately penalize you, which is nice.
I'm kind of curious what Tom stole from me.
You really want to know that bad? I pulled 3 lands, so I don't get to cast any of them.
Well, that means I don't have to keep drawing lands, so I guess that's a plus.
Yeah, something Silver Linings Playbook.
That was a decent movie. I liked it. Definitely cliched rom-com, but...
Oh, yeah. Big facts. So this deck has a sub-theme of playing my opponent's things.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of that. I like it.
Yeah, I really thought like Mind Stylation was a pretty cool card, and was like, yeah,
I would
let's
have liked
do
that.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
You get nothing.
I mean, I still get Mortal Obstinacy.
That's true.
Which means I get 2 more creatures.
That is true.
Which means I get to untap Midnight Guard twice.
So what is it, like an aura or something? Like an equipment that lets him tap to create a token of some sort that you can use to go infinite?
It's tap, create an elf.
Mm.
Elf comes in,
untaps
the process. You can do this infinitely. He gets infinite elves. And then, I mean, he can do whatever he wants with them, but like if he had this board state right now, he'd have infinite 3/3 elves, and they'd all be untapped.
Yeah.
So he would just have to find a way to give them haste, or just pass turn, gets back to him, everyone's dead.
It's nice that I actually got to pop that. I never get to.
What is this? Gonna hit me with an 8/9. I'll let it through.
Yeah, the extra land's nice to have. I don't know what the average CMC of the deck is, but it's really nice to not have to like draw and then wonder if you're going to be able to cast it sometime soon.
Hey, hear me out, Jim. Do the right thing. Yeah, there you go.
I'm tired of you stealing my stuff. It's nothing personal. I'm only getting to cast 1, so you're getting far more value off that than I am.
I can make it personal.
Oh, I know you can. You always can. But Tom's getting to cast like 3 and 4 spells a turn, and I'm like, 1 spell, there goes a card. 1 spell, there goes a card.
Yeah, Cascade's cool like that.
When you get to play half the cards in my deck instead of me playing them, I kind of need to get rid of it.
No, I don't think you do. I think Evan agrees with me.
I got a land.
I got a rock.
Yeah. I wish I got a rock because I could play that.
Yeah, right? Is mayonnaise an instrument? That is peak millennial humor right there. Hey, Squidward, is mayonnaise an instrument? That doesn't make you chuckle. You just don't understand comedy.
Or you've worked in retail too long and it's just painful.
I don't like this at all. Oh,
I feel like it's targeting me because I have more life.
It's targeting you because you got rid of my enchantment. I told you I can make it personal.
Yeah. That's fair. I also have more life, so it's the better call, objectively.
Gets me a little more value.
I wish I had some sort of tap effect on Midnight Guard, so I was getting value off of all these untaps.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There's other tap enchantments that I have in here, but only one of them creates a creature.
Jim, hear me out. What if no?
Yeah.
Okay, but Tom, hear me out. What if yes?
He does have a good point.
That's a good point.
Oh wow, that's rude.
Is it though?
Yes.
I think that's the call that makes it so he doesn't end it in a couple turns.
Yeah, I mean it's the right call. It's just rude.
No,
I do like Windfall. Well, I get to draw 5 cards at no cost.
I get a really big Chasm Skulker.
See,
Evan might be a little miffed about it.
No, so I have a counterspell in hand, and I have a good removal card in hand, and I feel like now my only choice is to cast one of them, so I don't waste it.
I'd go for the removal.
That's actually what I'm going to have to go for.
That's fine by me. Yeah, that makes sense. Do get life equal to its power, though.
Yeah.
So I get 2 life.
Yeah, before that thing gets thick, it's a good call.
No, it's definitely a good call.
Then we get a new hand, which isn't terrible, but this one has a lot less utility than the last one, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it also means Tom gets less cards because you have less cards in hand.
It gets one less.
Does mean I get less cards.
I'm not mad at it. It's fine.
So this is a really cool, like, slow ramp card that I came across when I was building this deck. I was like, yo, this is tight.
I like it. It just kind of passively spits out a couple tokens.
Yeah.
It's also passively pumping out creatures, which in green is always a good thing.
Yeah. Little ramp, little bit of creatures. Keeps the body count up.
You know, that's rude, because I have no flyers in this deck. Actually, no, I have 1 flyer in this deck.
You know, funny thing, not personal, just need the card advantage.
I mean, you're going to get better cards from Evan.
They're going to be ridiculously expensive, though. Which actually
Yeah,
isn't terrible if you
block.
can get Cascade. And I can block, yeah.
Alright, 2 lands. I don't mind that. What'd you steal?
An aura.
Damn it. It's
Shocking.
mine. Give it back.
I would like so very much to be able to control the top of my library so I can start getting, like, deliberate value out of Yennet's ability instead of just random garbage.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Well.
Seems good.
Yeah.
I like how Midnight Guard keeps triggering even though he's not tapped.
Yeah, it's fun like
Yeah.
that.
You're just attacking with just Midnight Guard? I
Seems good.
I'm tired of the pop-up.
I
Hmm.
And given that y'all have enough flying to kill me in the turn, it doesn't matter if I have infinite elves. You know?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just rude.
That is just rude.
Yeah,
It is admittedly more fun when I flip that off the top of my deck with Yennet, but yeah.
Oh no. No. Well, Tom, there goes your commander.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And assumedly roughly half your deck.
On
Oh,
average,
weirdly
yeah.
enough, this deck is widely swung in favor of odd CMC.
Well, we'll see what we can do here.
What do you think your first impression of Siona, though?
It seems alarming, and I think I'm glad that Tom was identifying threats and dealing with them on your side of the board as efficiently as he was. Otherwise, we probably would have both been blown out a little earlier than that.
Yeah. Honestly, the Siona deck gets really fast, but then it stalls out really badly. Unless I have a group hug deck at the table just feeding me draws.
Mm-hmm. Well, and as luck would have it, if you happen to play anything like that later today, I did build a group hug deck, which will do exactly that, which I'm excited to show off.
Well, if you remember me saying, one of the problems with draw spells in Magic Online is you're going to have to pay for them.
Yeah.
If they're any good, anyway.
I'm gonna level with you. Am I dead on board?
Yeah, but play it out.
2 flyers, 8 dead. No, I'm not dead on board. Because I could theoretically block the Void Winnower.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless I draw something that renders it unblockable, you should be alive for at least a turn.
Well, you have 5, 8, 10. Yeah. He's pretty close to dead, though.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to go for that.
Also gotta draw the nut. What? Why did I lose Nemesis to... Oh, Path to Exile.
But it looks like... Oh, yeah, and then it's just the ability that's letting you get the thing.
Yeah, whatever.
That is really amusing.
Then we can check in and see if Marios is going to be free sometime soon, or if we should run another one.
Alright, well, I drew a land, so scoops to that.
I appreciate
I didn't
you
get a
guys.
single vote. That's bold.
Wow, I didn't get a single vote. No, we love you, Jim.
And I believe Evan, you have seen my online Halar deck, yes?
Measurably different than the other one that I've seen before.
Yeah, mildly terrifying, actually.
Yeah, bit of a problem. I have.
Yeah, what was it, like 112 damage?
Something like that, yeah. It's been a little bit since I've seen it, but I remember it being a lot more intimidating.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have hardened scales. I would love hardened scales.
So this group hug deck that I built, and I am terrible with the names on these guys, but it's Kyniaos and Tiro of Meletis. It's the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Each player may put a land from their hand onto the battlefield. Then each opponent who didn't draws a card.
Yeah, it's the Greek gay boys. We love them.
Yeah, so I've got those two. That's my commander, and then the whole deck is built in that 4 color. It's just non-black. It's like a 4-color deck.
All right. Well,
is it canon that they're gay, or is it just assumed?
No, they're gay, according to the lore. They are gay. Why they were cool with those two being gay, but not Chandra and Nissa is beyond me.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while we're waiting for Mario to respond.
Do it.
You're not streaming Minecraft. Nissa is beyond.
I'm pretty sure I updated the thing after we switched. I was streaming Minecraft for like 15 minutes while we were chatting.
You totally updated it. It is up to date. I jumped in.
Oh,
You're
good.
fine.
Yeah, I had been thinking that we would start probably sometime between 10 and 10:30 like last week. So I was just going to fool around in Minecraft until people were ready, but we kind of dove right in and got started. So, no complaints.
All Gucci, all Gucci. Oh, golly.
So what's new with you, man?
I'm reading Words of Radiance, which is the second book in that series that I sent you.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done. I have like 2 hours left of the book.
That's what's up.
It is what's up. It's really, really good where I'm at right now, and I'm not going to tell you anything that's happening because I really want you to read it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty dope. Highly recommend. Brandon Sanderson is a great author for anyone out there in the chat. Definitely give him a nod. He's a big Magic player too. But just a great writer, really.
He actually wrote the book on how to do a draft cube.
He did. He literally wrote the book on Commander Draft Cube.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That being said, I opened a box of Commander Legends Gabby had gotten me for Christmas, and I was reading the rules behind how they want you to draft, but also, interestingly enough, the rules for the Prismatic Piper. So while we're just killing some time waiting for Mario, so I wanted to read this to you guys and just give you some insight into the weird draft rules of Commander Legends. I'm just going to read the section.
A moment before that,
Piper.
I actually have a hot take on why. Who was it? You said Chandra and
Nissa.
Why they're not allowed to have a gay relationship when the two dudes are?
Because they're background characters, and those two are main characters in the story.
No, that's not at all. If you have a gay-female relationship, that's acknowledging female sexuality, and that's against market protocol.
It's true. That's against
in public marketing.
I guess. It's messed up, and Nissa and Chandra are gay. You can't change my mind.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely are.
Now, I wanted to get into reading this because these rules were kind of interesting for Command the Draft. So I'm just going to start on the section on the Prismatic Piper.
Yeah, Mario said he's on it.
Enigmatic shapeshifter known as the Prismatic Piper makes sure you have a commander to represent your strongest colors. Here's how it works. You may play up to 2 copies of Prismatic Piper as your deck's commander.
What?
If you didn't draft a Prismatic Piper, don't worry, You can bring in up to 2 prismatic pipers from outside of the draft. Before the game starts, choose a color for each of those pipers you have as a commander. It becomes that color for that game. For example, say you drafted great red and green cards, including a red legendary with partner, but you didn't draft a green legendary creature. You may choose Prismatic Piper to be green, and you're good to go. You're even covered if you didn't draft any legendary creatures of the right colors in the draft. When the draft is done, you'll have 60 cards. Using those 60 cards and basic lands provided by your LGS, build a 60-card deck using modified commander rules. Each deck will have a commander or legendary creature that starts the game in command zone. Your deck can have 2 commanders if they both have partner, or 3 if you need an extra Prismatic Piper. You may use up to 2 of the Prismatic Pipers as your commander, even if you didn't draft any. The singleton rule normally applies in commander games, doesn't apply in commander draft. You can draft and play as many copies of the same card as you want, but your deck must have at least 60 cards, including your commander. Most successful decks of the format have around 25 to 27 lands.
This sounds enormously complicated for no reason.
So you can run...
If you draw trash, then you can just do 2 pipers.
Yeah, but not just that. If you have one commander, let's say a red legendary creature that has partner, you can run 2 copies of Prismatic Piper as well as that legendary and have 3 commanders just to get your colors.
Which is nonsense.
Yeah. I like it, though.
It seems like it's interesting.
Yeah.
Now, these rules are only legal for Commander Legends draft. And those rules for Prismatic Piper do not apply in normal Commander games.
Aside from it can be a partner.
Yeah, I would imagine that in normal Commander, it behaves like any other Commander and just has its associated rules attached, like, the choose your color and he's that color type thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got 6 packs of Commander Legends for Christmas, and I did open one, and I was kind of looking at it, and I was like, I love the art. He seems like just a waste, because I feel like outside of draft, there's no reason to pick him over any other commander, because you can find any commander that's in any one color that's going to be better than just pick a color, he's that color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still like him.
Even if...
Now, interestingly enough, they simplified the draft archetypes in Commander Legends to the 10 guilds.
Okay.
So Azorius in Commander Legends is all about flyers. Orzhov is all about creature tokens. Dimir is all about filling your own graveyard. Izzet is all about pirates and treasure. Rakdos is all about sacrificing your own things.
Mm-hmm.
Bulgari is all about elves. Rule is all about big Timmy creatures. Selesnya is all about +1/+1 counters. Simic is all about extra mana. And Boros is all about auras and equipment.
Were they looking at my deck lists? Sounds like they were.
No, I mean, that sounds really cool, though. I was looking at some of the individual cards, and I was really excited about what I was seeing. I was thinking about trying to integrate some of them into whatever deck I build in paper next. Is it Wheel of Misfortune that's in there? I pulled one of those. It's that, like, every player secretly chooses a number, and then based on the numbers, like, weird crap happens, like players taking damage and discarding cards.
Mm-hmm.
That one seems like it'll be a lot of fun. I pulled that one Planeswalker, the black one, whose alt is like steal all of the commanders from the battlefield and command zone.
Okay, I know who you're referring to.
I would salty scoop to that.
Yeah, I actually got that in the
is his name.
Yeah, I got him in the showcase art, so he's like the full bleed thing. I looked it up; it's like $15, or at least it was the other day.
That's pretty cool.
So I've been tempted to do something with that, but I'm also like looking at it and I'm kind of like, that feels kind of mean. You know, like I'll play control-y kinds of decks, but that's brutal.
It's the end the command zone thing, like, that bothers me.
Yeah. A lot of his abilities kind of play off of like the like sacrifice a creature, get a bonus. If the sacrificed creature was a commander, sweet, you get an extra bonus. So it seems like that whole card is kind of centered around the idea of like take people's commanders and do mean things with them.
I just feel like, strictly speaking, you shouldn't be allowed to steal things from someone else's command zone.
Yeah, previously the command zone was untargetable or just completely untouchable. So it's interesting to see that they're building cards that can start to dabble with that a little bit.
Yeah, and
there's some cards that will like I think it's a common in this set. There's a blue spell that allows you to take your commander and put it into your hand, like from the command zone. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's usable for like, what's her name? If you cast it from anywhere but your hand. Or if it enters from anywhere but your hand.
All right, I'm gonna go get a band-aid for my finger. Looks like we have a minute, so I'm gonna do that.
Do it, man. We'll be here.
Yeah, and I hate to say that, like, if I see a card, I'll just scoop. But if that card gets used against me and you steal my commander from my command zone, I'm scooping.
Well, and that's the whole reason where, like, I'm excited to have it, and like because of the value that it represents, I want to use it. It directly conflicts with the way I play. Like, you know how I for a while was kind of getting a little uppity with people because like I had certain things that it was just kind of like, yeah, you don't do that. Like, unless it is the combo that ends the game, land destruction is a douche move. Like one land, like a Ghost Quarter, I guess, but like, I'm gonna destroy
targeted land destruction on threat assessment is reasonable.
Sure, but like going and being like, I'm gonna destroy 2 lands a turn and we're just gonna drag this shit out, that's not okay. An infinite combo or something that's gonna just basically eradicate all permanents, I guess I can get if it's a game-ending combo, but like selective land destruction just to be a jerk, I do not support. I've never really been a huge fan of stealing other players' commanders. Like, basically, if it's going to just be disrespectful to the person you're playing against, try not to do it.
Yeah.
And that commander feels 100% built around one of those couple things that I've kind of decided is just downright disrespectful to the people I'm playing with.
And if you're playing something like CEDH, that's a great card.
Yeah. 1 second. Mario says he's ready. He just wants to know when to join.
Oh. Awesome.
Join now.
But I specifically don't want to play CEDH.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm intrigued by the concept, but I still feel like CEDH kind of... Like, it's cool, but Commander at its core feels like it's a fun format to play with friends, and CEDH feels like it's just at odds with that concept. So, I like, as much as it would be neat to watch other players play, I don't really have any particular interest in trying to play it myself. Let alone how expensive it can be.
One thing that is funny is if you get one CEDH player and you get 3 goofballs that jump him, you can take out the CEDH player.
Oh yeah, if everyone's unified on the idea of getting rid of them, like, you can take them down. They're not like unbeatable decks, but when they're in an arena where every deck is hyper focused on doing its own thing, it's hard to get all 3 other players unified to just like mug one player, you know what I mean? But if it's like 3 casual dudes and 1 CEDH player, it's possible to have them take out the CEDH guy. Also, hi Marios.
Hello. Forgive me for missing out on the last one, but is that what I just missed? Did you guys get sauced by a CEDH player?
No, we just played a 3-man
No, we were
game.
playing 3-man.
Yeah.
I actually showed Evan my Siona deck.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I like it.
Jim's library of decks has expanded considerably, and as is his deck building skills. I'm very impressed with a lot of the stuff that he's put together online.
It's the kind of thing where, like, it's not that Jim was bad at building decks per se, but he had a really limited card library and limited practice doing so, at least from what I could tell. Being online and having access to the free bots and having people sponsor some of his decks, he's come up with some very cool, innovative stuff that I've not seen other people in our group play. So it's been a lot of fun to see.
It's not even just other people in our group play. They're pretty hard to find anywhere. I just come up with my own crap.
I like it.
Yeah, and I don't mean that comment to disparage Jim's deck building skills prior to playing online. I mean that to say just by virtue of having the larger card library at his disposal and a little more, and through that more flexibility, he's been able to put together some really, really, really interesting decks.
For
and I like seeing what he can do.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So I built a new group hug deck to use today for when we get into our for funsies type games around Kyniaos and Tiro of Meletis.
Excellent.
Everybody gets to play a land for free or draw a card if they don't.
Excellent.
So they should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to try them out. Yeah, Tom was saying, or you guys were saying that today should try and be something that'll be just kind of like a plan to have fun sort of day. I figured.
Yeah, I have no plan.
Yeah, I figured I've never built a group hug deck before, so it's going to be fun to play. Shouldn't be particularly spiteful or anything. Like, it's got the ability to win the game, but it's not like built around doing something just kind of degenerate or anything. Like, it should be a lot of fun.
And you walked in on us talking about Commander Legends.
Yeah.
Right, what's popping, boys? Where are we dropping?
Towers, you know it. I find to just expand on building group hug. I found after building my first group hug deck, it was significantly harder to play than I thought it would be because I was looking for optimal play lines, and then I remembered that I'm supposed to just be holding everybody's hand through this game. So I'm like, if I play this at a certain time, I can deny this person a draw and further my own board. And I'm like, wait, that's not how this works at all.
It's honestly really amusing to watch you play group hug.
It's difficult. It's incredibly difficult, I found.
Well, it's like, it seems like it would fit your personality, but you're also a very competitive player, and making the conscious decision to give someone else a benefit kind of doesn't jive with that.
If you've ever seen someone try to draw something blindfolded, it's a very similar experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty good description, Jim.
But I've had a lot of fun with it, just sitting back and enjoying the show, really, while everybody else plays their stuff.
The game.
That's an important thing.
It's been known to happen.
You turned 2'd.
I did win the game turn 2 with the group hug deck, but there was another group hug deck at the table that facilitated that.
Still.
There is exactly one win condition. We'll just call it the top deck of the century.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
All right, guys. So do we want to jump in and get another game going, or are we going to chat for a few more?
I would love to get another game going. I had to close MTGO and open it back up because it wouldn't let me create a constructed lobby for some reason.
That's all good.
Yeah, I'm ready to start whenever. I made sure I have the right deck selected. Always a good.
All right, I have a lobby open. I have my correct deck selected. I am playing Kykar, for those not in the know.
This is a deck.
I don't think Evan's ever seen it. Maybe just once if he has. But I don't play it on stream very often.
Oh, we're about to figure out what it does. Oh, do you have a version of this in paper, or am I making that up? This seems very familiar.
I do not have a version of this in paper.
Someone has one in paper. I have seen it in paper.
I feel it could be that I saw it online. Have you had this one for a little bit?
Oh yeah. This is a very zany deck.
I'm gonna keep.
There's 2 group hug decks at the table. This is gonna be fun.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this is an easy keep.
Right?
Easy keep. You guys ain't seen nothing yet.
That's how I feel.
Are we in trouble?
I definitely should further optimize this mana base. No, nobody's in trouble. This is a group hug deck, remember?
I read your commander, and it seems very something.
I really truly do love Edric because I'm not very good at table politics, and Edric does the dirty work for me.
Yeah.
The commander comes into play, and without me having to say anything, everybody just beats on each other to draw cards.
We really like cards.
Card draw's fun.
I'm sitting at a table with the person I know who likes card draw the best, and the second and third. No, actually, I'd say Jim loves card draw the least in the play group, and that's to say that the rest of us are dirty whores.
And there it is.
Not that I don't love card draw, I will always take it.
Yeah, card draw is what's up.
Did you just give me 2 extra mana on turn 1?
What? No.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Whoa! Oh, that's a Rough Riders roll.
Very good.
Stop!
Let me just fix the
Drop.
top of my library real quick.
Shut him down. Open up shop. Yeah, it's casual. It's fine. Everything is fine.
So I had some fun with our creatures only decks that we had put together a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking of expanding on that into permanents only. No instants or sorceries, just permanents, and seeing what happens.
You're already done, Mario.
Well, no, not exactly. This actually does have 1 sorcery in it. But I wouldn't run this. I've actually got a quite different approach.
Permanents only. I like that.
I like playing gimmicky decks or setting gimmicky themes for the table. And
I think I could honestly modify Lubu for that.
I'd love to see it.
No, you wouldn't.
But since I keep playing meme decks on stream, I've had a lot of viewer submissions, and I'm about 2 short of having a full fleshed out week of like 8 different viewer submitted decks, and I'd love to do that sometime.
That'd be a lot of fun, actually, yeah.
Because the viewer submitted decks are either really good or really bad, and I just want to play them. Like,
oh, they're a wild ride.
They're a wild ride.
Yeah, some of them are just bonkers. What will Evan do with his... Oh, yep, that's pretty good.
Pug.
Oh, I love Sylvan Library.
It's
All I
pretty
got,
good.
though.
I really hate it in life game decks.
That's fair. 'Cause they can just do it without with no penalty.
Yeah, no repercussions. Ryan's a great example of that.
Yeah, I actually just played a game with him for the first time in a while last night. He helped me test out this deck against a couple randos just to make sure it at least kind of worked.
It's nice.
Yeah.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Here's your Spanish Inquisition, Jim.
What the heck?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. So I had a play for my next turn. This greatly adjusts my play.
Each opponent may put any number of artifact, creature, enchantment, and/or land cards from the hand. So basically, play out all the permanents in your hand.
And braids are fired.
Well, now do they all come down at the same time?
Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna do this.
So if you have R's, you need something to target.
Not really what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I may have made a terrible mistake.
Make you say that, bud?
Nothing. I'm a group hug deck, and I am indifferent to your actions.
Mm-hmm. me how you really feel.
I cry at night.
This is like the most permanence I think I've ever had in my hand in this deck ever.
Well, I mean, you just jumped straight to being empty-handed, so we're doing good.
I have a card in hand, bud.
All right, well, that's a card, and unless it's Wheel of Fortune, you're empty-handed.
Hold on to your boots, bud.
Oh, God.
I'll make sure I have an empty hand by then, don't worry. I do actually have Hive Mind in this deck.
Good man.
I was looking for extra cards to fill space, and it was hilarious because of how much Pat cringes.
Hive Mind is an excellent deck. Always play it into Storm. If somebody shuffles up a Storm, just let it happen.
Yeah.
Seems good. You got me wondering what a game with like 4 group hug decks would end up looking like.
Do I want to do something really funny?
Are you gonna board wipe? Because
No.
that's gonna make people mad.
No, it's a targeted thing.
Are you gonna
Can
do
you make
Flicker as
Can
worm?
you give Perforos Shroud? Yeah, Flicker my worm. Actually, that'd be
No,
hilarious.
I can flip the power and toughness of one creature.
Now listen here.
It'd be devoted druid, wouldn't it?
I handed you. Look at those permanents you have, and just think about it. Why would
Fine.
you do that?
Because it'd be funny.
What?
I just wanted the 1 mana draw a card, okay?
I need an adult.
And
So
troops
that
are
is
us.
6 mana. There we go.
Oh, good
Ugh,
God!
why,
I
Jim?
swear.
I'm literally playing an instants and sorceries deck.
Yeah, you are.
I'm playing a tokens deck now. Get wrecked.
Sage of Epetier let me put that exactly where I wanted it on top of my deck.
Can we get a copy of Perforos? And damn,
You didn't want to give us a search.
Damn. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Evan,
it's
that's
difficult
smart.
to play group hug because you're supposed to hold that so the table can have it.
I have something else for the table.
no, it's fine. Guys.
I don't know. A free creature tutor for the table would have been pretty decent of you.
And Tom, I've seen how that deck does instants and sorceries. It's better to let the table help.
It's fine. I'm just gonna burn the shit out of the table with Perforos. It's fine.
I mean, wouldn't you anyway?
Yes.
Hey, you want to talk about table burn? I've got another deck for you that I know that Evan hasn't seen yet.
Time stop.
Pat played Spoiler and described that deck to Evan.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna be honest though, I probably don't remember what it is.
I'm gonna tap these.
Hold on,
so
we'll
that
be
I
right
don't
back
get
after these
constant-
important messages. This is basically the deck.
That commander is so ridiculous.
It's not good. That's why it's so good.
It's worse than Fibblethip, and it works so well.
Oh. Thanks, bud.
Gift.
That's all right.
But, like, after I draw, though?
That's when the trigger went up, and I was like, sure, we'll do it then.
I gotta make my library full size so I can see what I'm looking at. I know what I'm doing. Mario, did you see what I revealed?
No.
I have not been paying attention.
I like to call it 2 hive minds.
Oh my God. If it's a
Alright,
Mirage
so
Mirror,
Jim
then...
has to die.
Mirror
it's a
mage.
Mirror mage.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's fine. Let's see, what's the most exciting thing I can get?
This isn't even my Hive Mind deck.
Dude, y'all got
'cause I
tiny
do have
hands.
one of those coming
Alright,
up.
hold that thought.
Now, the really big question is, do I get something that's going to let me make everybody mill the top card of their library now? Would that be funny?
That would be kind of funny.
Funny that you mentioned that because I'd like to play Ponder.
Wait, I have an idea.
I would
haven't-
cry, but
Everybody will get to draw the card that they played.
Okay, this is stupid.
oh my god, Mario!
What did you go get? Kill myself.
I'm going to make this worse. You guys
I was like,
know
do I
that?
get Eldamri's Vineyard? I've already got the Magus, and then I realized there's a much better target.
Mario, I could kiss you right now.
I wish you would.
Oh, that's not nearly as funny.
Yeah, whose side are you on, Tom?
Side of the living.
So what do I want?
Belonging.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Hive Mind is your effect triggers after everyone else's. So if you need to make a call and target something,
Oh, hello, little ferrets.
Nothing gets me going like somebody trying to counter something with us, a hive mind in play.
Mario, I really hope that with 3 Hive Minds out, we crash the stack.
I don't actually though. That is another deck build idea I want to put together. Break MTGO as fast as possible.
Crash the stack.exe.
I mean, we've
It's
seen
so
it done,
easy.
so...
we do it
Yeah, but
fairly
it's usually by
regularly.
accident.
I chase value so hard in my just natural gameplay that I can break the stack without putting in much effort.
Yeah.
Like I've had people like randos rage at me in game
Hey,
for like crashing the game.
I'm
but,
live on
like,
stream right now. Can we keep it down? Alright, where were we?
I don't recall.
They're just making fun of the excellent programming that Magic Online uses to make sure it never crashes.
Top tier.
If you would like to draw any more than 60 cards, forget it.
What's really funny is when it does crash, and then it starts running laps, like trying to catch up with where it was just to crash again.
Oh my god.
Windfall with that Sphinx out.
Windfall with Consecrated Sphinx, forget it.
Crashes every time. Ah, can you imagine Windfall with Consecrated Sphinx and Hive Mind?
I need an adult. I realize now that using the same deck, I've both crashed MTGO with a massive stack and found the health limit, like your life total maximum limit, and the creature total, like creature stat line maximum limit.
Oh, that's true, actually. I remember you talking about that.
It was the same deck, and all I have to say about that is energy is a fair and balanced mechanic.
Just remember, the card you want, you put on last.
Oh my god, I'm pondering. I don't like this.
We'll have to think about.
Wait, I just tutored a card at the top. God damn it.
Yeah, so put that on last.
Who
and
did
then click
this?
no to shuffle.
Alright. The package is secure.
Yeah, I only did that correctly because the other night Evan explained how Yennet works. Otherwise, I would have totally fumbled that and been really mad.
I love that Yennet deck. I absolutely love it.
Just right-click it, and then select where you want to put it in reverse order.
You make it sound so easy.
I do a lot of playing off the top, you forget.
Yeah. To those viewers unfamiliar, I'm the typecast, just Timmy player, and Tom's the top of my library is also my hand player.
Yep.
I'm actually my library is my hand player.
My library is my hand.
Not the top, the whole thing.
Whenever possible.
The resident teeny Johnny Love child. I guess that makes Jim. Jim, what does that make you?
Jim.
If you've ever seen the South Park episode where they try and invest money with the bank and then it's just gone, that's my hand.
Yeah, that checks out.
I would definitely call Jim a Melvin. Jim's all about the mechanics.
The number of times I've seen Jim play out his hand into a board wipe, like a very telegraphed board wipe.
I can't help myself.
Like, hey Jim, I'm gonna play a board wipe next turn. Jim, oops, all hands.
No, you won't. It's fine. 30 cards onto the board.
It's like, I'm gonna call your bluff. Yeah, that makes me miss paper.
And surprise, surprise, it wasn't a bluff.
Don't do it. Okay.
I swear to God, if you counterspelled.
I probably would have cried.
I would. Dude, there's a hive mind in play.
My instants and sorcery.
Counterspells don't matter.
Everybody's gonna get
It's
all
a
of your
table
instants
vote.
and sorceries with interest. Brace yourself.
Yeah, it's a table vote. That's how hive mind works.
Yeah, hive mind plus counterspells is a table vote. This is great gameplay.
I think so too.
I can't wait for 3 hive minds. Because we are gonna mill this table on accident.
It is the way.
It is the way. A few ferrets don't start behaving.
How many ferrets do you guys have?
There's 2 now, Jinx and Jasper.
I suppose that's all it takes.
Honestly, they're like little crackheads, though, all the time. It's really cute, actually.
I mean, are they crackheads or are crackheads actually ferrets?
A little bit of both.
The world may never know.
They're both adorable. But they always sound like they're up to no good. Like, they belong very far.
Ooh.
Up to no good.
I like Howling Mind.
You mean Howling Mine?
My mind is howling.
You gave all spells flash. Just not on your turn.
Yep.
That's spicy.
That is
I'm
pretty
here for
spicy.
it. It's a shame I'm going to play everything out at sorcery speed because I'm a group hug deck, and that's what the good group hug player does.
Honestly, that's like a really nice
I'm out of
version of Doran.
spells, so...
Or not Doran, Dosen.
How many cards am I drawing?
Because Dosen always makes people want to...
Oh my god. Where's my temple bell? Where's my howling mine? We need another enlightened tutor.
Yeah, no, we're all gonna die to mill.
Nah, nonsense, Jim.
Tom, do you know how many draw spells I put in this deck?
Nonsense, Jim.
Tom, for every instant or sorcery you cast, we cast it twice. Watch yourself.
Oh, it'll be 3 times.
Yeah, we get there when we get there.
But I'm getting double tokens, and they deal damage when they come in, so...
Alright, well, I still think we outpace you as it stands.
Yeah. I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Either way, it's going to be fun.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, this is absolute anarchy.
This is exactly what I signed up for. 3, 4... You guys hate it when you have to count your mana?
Yeah. I mean, the only problem is, yeah, you actually have to count your mana.
It does look like a lot to
heck,
keep
I
track
almost
of.
did it wrong too. Alright, we're good.
You literally have 4 available mana. What are you doing?
I have, definitely... We're doing great.
Oh, my apologies. 5 available mana.
6.
Because I decided not to flip that thing's power and toughness. We get more hive minds.
What a gentleman.
Here's the thing, I have Seaborn Muse, so that untaps every turn.
Oh my god.
Aw, heck.
Okay, well.
It's gonna get stupid.
I should really play my commander, but I'm
No.
much more interested in doing other stupid things.
I want to play my commander too, considering Tom's just going to be machine gunning tokens.
Yep.
There will be no attacks.
Well, this is actually a Thopter's deck.
No, it isn't.
Oh my god, I have a
My
devoted
deck.
druid. I didn't have to worry about having enough mana. God damn it. I'm so bad at this game.
What was that, Tom?
I said, no, it isn't, Jim. This is a hive mind deck. Stop lying to us.
It's really not. I just got lucky and drew it.
Mm-hmm. Likely story.
I pondered into it. That's what happened.
Just so you guys are aware. Damn it, Jim.
Oh my god. Wait, you targeted the Soul Ring, you coward?
I couldn't
Coward
count.
indeed.
That can only do artifacts.
Yeah, so the power move is to run out like a Mirage Mirror. Right? And then turn all of the Mirage Mirrors into Hive Minds.
I think that checks out.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have 3 mana.
How can I make this deck still work without playing instants of sorcery?
It's gonna work fine. Don't worry about it.
With only 3 mana, all I can really do is play my commander. I'll do that for now. But 2 hive minds is, or 3 hive minds out. It's pretty hysterical.
So I play 1 spell, and you guys get 3 copies of it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
It's true for everybody, though. If I play anything, all of you guys get multiple copies, too.
Oh, also, all of my creatures are unblockable now.
Well, yes, but maybe they'll
Well, you
get a
guys
stab
get mad
buff.
at me for playing, Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my god, you can just flash things in. I totally forgot.
You guys get mad at me for playing, horsemanship. So I find other ways to make
Who
things
would get
unblockable.
mad at you for playing horsemanship? What?
It's me.
Who would do such a thing?
The guy that decided you can't have horsemanship, but all of my things can have horsemanship.
Horsemanship is stupid.
Also, now your lands are 0/0 enchantment creatures.
It's me. I'm the one who did this. I'm the one who hurt him. Alright, we can work with this. Alright.
Are you sure you don't want to play any instants or sorceries, Tom?
I'm not certain of that. Thanks, buddy.
Swear to God. Wait, I have an idea. This is gonna be good.
If only I could stop tapping out, then I could play things on other people's turns.
No, you're being ridiculous.
Yeah, Jim, stop being ridiculous.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
You have a hive mind in hand? Because that would be great.
No, I can flash in my commander.
Oh my god.
I've been not doing that this whole time because I forgot I could cast him.
Oh my god.
Here we go. and away. That's a nice board you got, Tom. Be ashamed of me too.
Oh my god. And mine can't be blocked.
Tom has one win condition that he can get away with, and I know damn well what it is.
There's an instant, which means it's
Oh,
not a
God.
win condition.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big yikes for you, pal. Wait, never mind.
This is hilarious.
Since you probably won't play it, tell the viewers what it is.
This is exactly the kind of game I wanted to play.
It's Dragon Shift. It's a spell with overload, and it turns everything I have into 4/4 dragons flying. It's usually great, because I have a bunch of 1/1 tokens that become 4/4 flyers.
But
Actually,
now
I think
so
it's
do we.
5/5. I think it's 5/5 flyers, but if I use it, yeah, everybody else's shit becomes big as hell too.
Hey Tom, I appreciate all those goblins.
Oh yeah. No, you're welcome. You deserve 6 goblins.
6 unblockable goblins.
Yeah, man.
I'm actually getting a little nervous. I'm down to 13 life.
I'm not worried about it.
I don't really have life gain in this deck, though, so it's going to become a problem.
The beauty of playing Group Hug is that you're not supposed to be concerned with winning. If it happens, great. It wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if Tom doesn't kill everyone, then I can kill everyone else on my turn. But I'm also not
pretty
worried
sure
about
Evan's
it.
dead here, but
Yeah, there's enough on the board to kill him.
oh my god. Yeah, this
We're almost
Kykar
there.
deck is hilarious because the entire thing is just like perfros.exe. Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
really
I run-
it's really
I run
tokens.exe, but
Perfos,
still.
Warstorm Surge, Impact Tremors. Would have been nice if that Warstorm Surge resolved first. You'd all be dead.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Although, hold on.
This is too funny, though.
Yeah, I don't have enough mana to just win if I top deck my condition, so rip. An effort was made. So not magic related, but are you gentlemen familiar with Das Beer Boot?
Yes,
Yeah.
mouse boot.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a 2-pack for Christmas.
That's what's up. We should hang out.
I agree.
Just
Needless
remember to
to say,
rotate it when it gets to the ankle.
when you learn that one really fast. When you're filling the thing, why? Okay, fine.
Pretty sure he just really wanted to kill me and didn't have another flyer.
I knew
That's-
damn well what I was doing.
I don't know. Anyway, you pour a beer into the thing, and you realize it's not full, and that's when it starts to scare you a little bit.
I mean, you need like what, 3 pints or something?
It's just 2 cans will fill it, so it's.
Then you got the normal sized ones.
Yeah,
Alright,
well,
GG, boys.
but I got 2 of them, Jim. I got a pair of boots.
Goodness.
GG's.
Look at my goblins. I'll let it play out.
I'm sad because I have 2 draw spells in hand.
I don't care.
I don't care. Anyway, it's turn 4.
I told you guys this was gonna happen. I was like, I don't care about your damn hive minds.
You do.
Well, I definitely do. I most certainly care.
That's a shame. I had Kyora's follower in hand. I was going to start untapping the temple bell.
I'm so happy with how this game turned out, though.
This is exactly what we expected.
So that deck's great, right, Evan?
I like it.
It's
Gets
stupid.
my deck of the game on that one.
And my Hive Mind deck is it? I don't have it built yet.
Alright, I'm gonna show you guys my Kykar deck.
What?
And by Kykar, I mean it's just Courage the Cowardly Commander.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll play. Oh, this deck is just not good enough to actually play. I feel like I can get away with this. Not against Norin, though.
I'm gonna play my white deck from Creatures Only Night.
I'm playing the same deck again because it didn't do what I wanted it to do.
I too am gonna play a white deck.
My deck didn't do what I wanted it to do, but I couldn't have been happier with the outcome.
Yeah.
Room is up.
I had some
please.
cool stuff I was trying to get ready to play that I didn't get a chance to get out, so I'm gonna give it another run and see if I can.
Actually, in that case, I probably shouldn't play my Kykar deck.
I mean, do what you want, have fun with it.
I mean, it's... you know what? You'll enjoy this, actually. It's not that fast, it just happens to get lucky often.
Just like me. Just kidding.
Please.
I'm in a committed long-term relationship.
Yeah, that's not really luck at that point.
No. But I am happy most of the time.
We like that. Statistically,
Everybody is
not
okay in
bad.
days. Yeah.
We don't like
What
this
is
hand.
with these two landers? Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm kind of going through some of that too.
So, Evan.
Yep.
This deck is a flying tribal deck that plays an awful lot like a Voltron.
Seriously, I'm getting
Oh, I know
land.
this deck, Jim.
Oh, wait a second. I don't... Oh, this is stupid. I remember this. It was the most fair deck of all of the creature-only decks.
Yeah. Alright, so who mulliganed a second time?
I'm gonna need to if I haven't already. Oh, I
I'm
did.
feeling it.
I have to mulligan a third time. I'm looking at one land and nothing that I can cast.
Yeah,
I'm
4
feeling-
color decks are tricky like that.
Actually, you know what? I'm feeling frisky. We're gonna keep.
I'm gonna keep this hand.
That's even worse. It's one land and it's like even less helpful. Well, I'll be basically sitting this one out, guys, because I have to keep mulligan. I truly cannot cast anything. I have
Alright,
one mountain and a
why
bunch of
don't
blue
we-
spells.
Why don't we all concede and just start it over?
No, it's okay.
No. Let's do
we
that.
want-
Let's do
we want
that.
everybody
I'd
to
much
be able to
rather.
play.
Yeah, I'd
It's
much
better
rather.
for stream quality anyway.
Yeah, in my experience, if we can't like get everybody going like deep, I'd rather somebody not just sit there, especially if you're the one. What have I done? Oh, good God! Concede the game.
I think we broke it without intending to.
Yeah, well, that's spaghetti code. It's a shame. I realized I just had a really good opening hand, even though I was lukewarm on it. But oh well, I'm not worried about it.
Room's open again.
Oh wait, shit! I jumped in the wrong game.
I like watch your name pop up on the wrong one.
I'm so excited for paper games to start back up though, because I really want to play my Zed McKinnon mats. They're so nice looking.
But Donnie bought like one of each.
I got 2 mats, but I'm really happy with them.
Ooh, that's my win condition. We're gonna mulligan.
This is a shitty hand, but I'm gonna keep it.
I'm mulliganing because I don't want my win condition in my opening hand. I want to have some fun first.
This isn't a great hand, but I can play stuff in it. So we're
This
gonna
is objectively worse. We're gonna roll with it.
I have a 2-lander, which I probably wouldn't take, but we have a group hug deck at the table.
It's gonna be fine. Does he run Tempting Worm? Because we'd be cooking.
Nope, but I should.
I mean,
You
it's in
should.
colors. You good.
It is in colors.
Turn
Say
one
hello
commander?
to
What
my
is
little
this?
friend. Turn one
Norin.
commander.
So wary.
Courage the cowardly commander.
You might want to read the fine print there, Evan.
Don't actually read it.
I have a
I have
bad feeling about this.
It's honestly not even bad. It's funny.
This is a deck I found on like Magic actually no, I found this on RM EDH actually. I find most of my deck ideas on like Magic the Circle Jerking. Where they're like, what do you guys think about EDH list? And it's like a 3-card combo and then like 95 lands.
That's
I love it.
CEDH.
Yeah, it's
CEDH.
100% synergy.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is actually half decent. If I make it to turn 8, forget it.
Well,
That's
the thing is,
GG.
you can mulligan down to 3 because you know you're just going to draw lands.
Well, yes, but yes.
This is a very exciting turn 1.
I agree.
Riveting. Man, I got a commander out. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, right. Evan has colors.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice time.
So I gotta ask, does the commander do anything for you, or is this just funny?
Yes.
Oh, it does.
The answer is yes and yes.
Yes, it comes back in.
The worst part is having to click no every goddamn turn.
It ETBs for free. Every turn.
It's like the worst ETB, but it's an ETB for free.
I mean, it's fine. The worst part is that I can't just hit like pass priority and then leave because I have to decide whether or not he goes to the command zone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, until someone time stops you.
Listen here, you little shit. Pat. Poor Pat. We're gonna.
And if you see a sundial, you just run.
If you see a sundial, just skip. I swear to God. So I'm playing Norin, right? Pat feels threatened and just runs out time stop. Like, who the hell just runs time stop in the 99?
And he says he has a reason for it.
I don't think he does. He's playing Aloro. He's like, oh, so I can skip people's turns. I'm like, I feel like you've got better outs than that. You've got, I don't know, Time Walk, maybe. Is that legal in Commander?
He showed me the combo. The time stop's in there for a reason, I promise.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to go ahead and just choose not to believe you. Yeah.
Okay, guys, okay. Keep your secrets then.
All right, then. You keep your secrets. Oh, I exiled the top card of my library, and I'm paying attention. Forgot I had that card back. I'm super cool.
Tom, is this the one where I'm only allowed creatures, so I made a creature that's a planeswalker?
No,
Okay.
not my deck.
Whose deck was that? Pat's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not me. So what would be funnier, destroying his skull clamp or his soul ring?
Destroying my Bowman Courier.
Destroy the mountain.
Trying to target Norin.
Yeah. cast Path on Norin.
Cast Ghostly Flicker on Norin.
Path. If you path the exile Norin, he'll just be like, I'm one step ahead of you, bud.
Psych.
I'm sorry, did you want me to go to exile? You got it, boss.
Adios.
Bye!
What did Jimmy Neutron used to say? Got a blast.
Got a blast.
The worst
indeed.
part is, if you try and do something in response, he'll just exile himself again.
Bye.
That's true, actually. You can't even, like, cheat him that way.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
No, you have to
Alright.
do it with an on-creature effect. But it can't be an attack effect.
A split-second card would allow you to do it.
Yeah, you could abrade something, maybe, or not abrade. You could, I don't know, Angel's Grace. I don't know.
I mean, there's certainly ways to deal with it, but having to deal with it feels dirty.
Having to click no every time he goes into exile is frustrating, but
Probably fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's face it, I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at these cards.
Look at this dude.
I always appreciate Kami the Crescent Moon.
It's one of those cards that I always forget about, and then I was flipping through, like, oh, group hug type things. Oh, and then I couldn't not put it in. And then that with, like, Howling Mine and a bunch of other stuff, it was just, I don't know. It feels like a third of this deck is just make everybody draw.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun, though. That's what we're here for.
I think there's also an anvil where at the beginning of every turn you loot.
Anvil of Semblance? Semblance Anvil? Something like that.
Which I'm not particularly fond of, but I appreciate the sentiment of it.
That's nifty. I'm coming to like the MDFCs way more than I thought I would.
I don't mind them so much. I like the ones that have something and that'll end on the other side. I don't like the
Yeah.
double face lance ones. They're like strictly worse than a guild gate. Change my mind.
No, I disagree with that because they come in untapped.
That's
All
true.
right, but you're restricted to one color.
See, I like them because they come in untapped and they'll fill whatever hole you have in your color spread right now.
I think in a 60-card deck, in Constructed, they're almost as good as...
Wait, shit! I didn't mean to do that. God damn it!
Did you stumble through your turn?
All right, this is fine.
We've all been there.
This is fine. I'm doing great.
Oh, we never get to see what that was.
Yeah, that's exiled face down, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably Perforos, let's face it.
You deserve it.
I do
That's the
deserve
win
it.
con right there.
That is definitely the easiest win con.
Woo! We're cooking with gas.
Alright, Dust
now,
Boot.
You gotta play
boys.
Pandemonium. This card is actually in my That's in the blue deck I just played.
Monument is strictly good.
It's in the blue deck I just played.
Ketra's Monument is in your blue deck.
Yes, because whenever you play a creature card, you get a 1/1. 1/1s are unblockable in that deck.
That's fair, actually. It doesn't have a
Yeah,
white
that's-
mana symbol anywhere, so it's legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart, actually.
Gaming the system.
Yeah. So basically, every creature in Jim's deck has flying, which
And
doesn't
those that
sound
don't,
like
I can
a
give
problem.
flying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a problem on the surface. It's a real problem.
Yeah.
Jim's just like, I want to take part in combat, but I really don't want to risk my creatures getting hurt. So how about all of my decks have some form of evasion? I tried horsemanship, but then my friends got mad at me. So let's go in literally every other direction.
I really want to build a Shadows deck, but there's not enough support for it.
Yeah, you would, Jim. You would. Little slut.
It's a really cool mechanic.
You know what else is a really cool mechanic, Jim? Trample.
You're not
Build
wrong.
a trample death touch deck. Like a
No.
real man.
I would do Trample Infect. Death Touch. It's great because you'll see that Mario has a blocker, and then you'll be like, maybe I shouldn't attack him. Oh wait, it's Norin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes calculating combat damage really tiring.
So if you don't want to work, ooh, I love Folio. So
Oh,
good.
Folio's a good card.
Well, I love when other people play Folio because then I don't have a max hand size.
Oh, that's an interesting art for Gamble. I've never seen that art.
That is Vintage Masters, I think. That might be an exclusive art.
That would be way better with a Hive Mind out.
It is Vintage Masters for sure.
Actually, that'd be way better with 3 Hive Minds out. Let me correct myself.
Just trying to pick
I
out what I
totally
want.
forgot. The right clicking allows you to see what set it's from, so that was a lucky guess. Sweet.
So am I getting something fun or am I getting something useful for me?
Why not both?
I mean, you're a group hug deck, so ideally you want to get a card that will allow you to help the table the most. If that means helping you, go for it.
Yeah, there are little like psychological loopholes like that, but in the end, you just got to pick Hive Mind.
Don't have it, but I'm going to keep that in mind.
Hive Mind is the perfect answer to control players.
Like, what are you gonna do? Counter my stuff?
And one time, Mario had Hive Mind out. Pat tried to counter Mario's spell, and I was like, okay, I'll let your counter go through by also countering Mario's spell. But then Pat didn't get the trigger for his counter resolving.
Yeah, that is something that would be tricky, is the timing and all that, because I think the copies resolved before the original.
They do. He was really mad about it.
It was hilarious.
Because it was one of the untap counters. Counter spell, untap your lands.
Yeah.
So I got the untaps.
Yeah, Jim got the untaps. That was kind of hilarious.
But I didn't have any choice. I could either counter his or counter Mario's.
That's fair.
Alright, this is the coward's way out, but we're gonna go for it, because I'm feeling frisky.
You going to put Skull Clamp on your commander?
I mean, I'm not feeling that frisky.
Skull Clamp's an equip, though, so it would actually kill him.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Well, it would also kill you Bomat Courier. How about that? Alright, Norin, get back here. I got a Skull Clamp for you. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do one of these. See you guys next turn.
Brain Blast!
I respect that you tap out so you don't have to do anything.
I still have to do things, Jim. I have to hit no every time he goes
I know,
to
that's
exile.
why I respect it.
I'm doing my best to do nothing at all.
It keeps asking me if I want to tap Folio for 0.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
cute,
you gotta watch
but
out for that.
I also don't. I should just tap it so it'll shut up, actually.
If you just hit 0 to pass turn, it will not bother you until that turn's end step.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The Tetris Monument is just gas.
That's pretty good, yeah. It's very good in standard. No, that standard environment was weird. It was so much better than the standard environment we've been in for the last year.
I mean, that standard was weird because it also spanned like 2 full years of Magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
but
we
in
had.
addition to that, like Kaladesh and Amonkhet were such powerful sets. BFZ was good. That whole block was good. And that Innistrad block was good. Trying to think. What else do we have?
I'm still mad at Pat for
That's right. I remember zombies being a menace at the time.
Yeah, mono black zombies was a real problem in standard.
Yep. Well, it's because you had
Innistrad and Amonkhet.
Yeah, and the two of them had a really strong zombie theme.
So, Evan.
Yep.
Pat had brought out a Sarah's Avatar. So I brought out Archon of Absolution, thinking I was hot shit. Yeah, he used I think it was a colorless card to just kill it. I was the big sad.
Yeah.
And then you got run over.
Yeah.
Oh, playing the gay boys. Nice.
Poetic, really.
Also, I think you pronounced it earlier, but for those paying attention, we call them the gay boys, but it's Kyniaos and Tiro of Meletis. Or Meletis.
Yeah, they're cool.
Oh yeah, how about that? Let's put out one of these.
Yeah, that's a good land and token decks.
It's also nice to get some of those lands off the top. I got 3 lands and a playable card.
Yep.
We've also drawn like 4 straight lands, so it is what it is. By now, this deck is starting to do things, but
I mean, Evan's doing what he can to try and give you draw.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm having fun with it.
It's a godsend.
Oh, how did Gamble work out for you?
Good-ish. I threw out my Enlightened Tutor, but got what I was looking for.
Yep.
So,
yep.
The thing I was looking for was not an artifact or enchantment, so it worked out in my favor, I guess. But like,
yeah, overall positive gain, but still kind of hurts.
That's a stupid card. I mean, it was probably not worth throwing out Enlightened Tutor, but at the same time, it'll be funny when I play it.
I didn't realize how good Terror of the Peaks was until I looked at its price. I have a good habit of undervaluing cards.
I mean, I'm reading it now and I'm seeing a problem.
Deck?
I'm reading it now and seeing a problem. Here we go.
Like I said, can I get that in a Rakdos deck? Because, Infect, gets me going.
Oh my god, I have to actually do things. Rats, I don't know.
Get ready to think, man.
I'm in trouble. I have to, like, actually do things. Rats.
Get ready to play the game.
Okay. I'm gonna play a game called Turn Off Interaction. Does anybody like that game?
No.
I don't know.
I do.
I don't really run interaction.
Hmm.
Price of Glory is a very... I hate blue and Seedborn Muse.
It's great. It's my favorite. I love it. Just don't turn your thing sideways when it's not your turn.
Well,
That's it.
Don't have
That's-
lands.
That's no. The rule is don't turn things sideways when it's not your turn. That's fair magic.
Okay.
I don't know. That doesn't have anything against artifacts.
Tom was threatening removal, spot removal for artifact and or enchantment, so now he's got one.
It's as good as gone.
You made an illegal attack?
Stop trying to attack. Stop it.
Are you trying to attack me?
Oh shit, the goblin has to attack. God damn it.
You gotta pay the toll.
I'm coming at you, Jim.
No, you're not. You gotta pay the
Time
toll.
to pay the toll.
I can't attack Jim. We're not gonna attack. We're gonna attack rats. I don't know. We're gonna attack Tom instead. Do you like that sad robot? Me neither.
Sad robot was born to die.
He was born to die.
Can we get F's in the chat?
Seriously, press F in the chat for sad robot. Oh, we back.
Oh my god, I have to target things.
Every single time Norin comes back in you.
I am so upset. I should not have played this.
You did it to yourself.
Thanks for rubbing it in, Jim. There you go.
I gotta say though, I'm loving what it's doing.
Yeah, it's honestly absolute
This is
chicanery.
it. This is all it does.
It doesn't need to do much more than that, though. I mean, you're gonna win if nobody starts interfering with what you're doing.
Yeah, you guys gotta remove Norin.
Or you damage pieces.
Remove Norin.
It's a lot harder to do.
Wait, Brago could
on,
do
dude.
it.
Path to Exile's 1 mana. Come
Well,
on.
no, Brago cannot do it because when you attack, Norin leaves.
Yeah, but I can.
Unless you run time stop.
I might have to start doing that. No, I'm sitting here thinking I can imprison him in the moon.
No, you
But,
can't.
I'd like to
No.
see you try.
You have to do it without casting or combat.
I mean, you can do it as an activated ability. If you can activate an ability, kill him or end the turn at instant speed when he's on the stack to return.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It can be done. It's
That's
just
why you run if you see.
not terribly convenient. All right, that's
See you
valid.
later, gentlemen.
Thank him now.
I don't run interaction. I don't care about that one.
Alright.
More self-aware words have never been spoken.
And I still have my bad habit of
Yeah, that
having
checks out.
the slowest clock at the table.
Not by much, though.
Well, we're not that far in. I just find it weird because in paper I take so long.
Yeah, in MTGO, you usually just skip through your turn and pass.
Yeah.
There's just something about staring at the tasty cardboard.
It's true.
That's true.
You know, imagine if Norin had flying and him leaving would nerf your commander.
Oh yeah, that's the really great thing about that commander, Evan. It's not just my creatures; it's all creatures with flying.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's pretty spicy. How dare you make him leave? You got a lot of nerve, pal, buddy. Alright, can someone give it a taker of the peaks? I really don't like choosing targets. It makes me feel bad.
So wait,
What
Marius,
if I could?
you were trying to turn off interaction?
Oh, lay it on me.
I'm turning on interaction. Get ready.
My
Oh,
body's
snap.
ready.
Let's cash things at instant speed.
Oh my god.
Right, old Barracuda.
Where is my blood moon? Wait, 2 people are playing like monocolored decks. This is pointless.
3 people are playing monocolor decks, Mario's.
Oh my god, I'm a monocolored deck.
Yeah.
You would only make Evan angry. You do not want to see Evan angry.
I don't want to get Evan angry. He's literally playing a group hug deck. I can't play Blood Moon.
Oh my goodness. I hate that card.
Oh my god, here we go.
Paramicon. Which direction did you choose?
You chose right, which means Mario can't target me with the dragon. I'm okay.
Sure I can.
Yeah, it's on the combat.
Is
He
it?
just has to go through the person to his right.
Yeah, Jim, watch this.
Will you stop it? Go for the guy with the highest health or something.
He can't target me, he said. The hell I can't. Watch me.
I mean, I guess there is one good thing about Paramicon. It buffed my commander.
That's true.
He is a Sky Rampart. So wait, who can you attack, Jim?
You.
You.
Me?
Yep.
Oof. Oh, we're just gonna have to fix that then.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Throes of Chaos is such a dumb card.
It's
You gotta
so
play Throes
stupid.
of Chaos into Hive Mind, though.
It's the
Absolutely.
most balanced card ever printed. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I don't even remember how Retrace works. Okay, I can cast it from my graveyard. Okay, that's stupid. I thought it was more exciting than that.
Not really, no.
No.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, it doesn't exile
I was
when you
thinking-
retrace.
Buyback. I'll cast this. Hell yeah.
For 0?
Hell yeah.
I've never been so glad I don't have any artifacts.
He's casting it for 0, Jim.
So?
So it destroys 0 target artifacts.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is deck thinning.
It's true.
Alright, that was a waste. How do we feel about our hands?
I like my
I like my hand.
I like mine a little bit, but if you're gonna throw it out, I guess.
We get there when we get there.
I would be really interested in seeing an enchantment that just, if you have an effect that
What does
has
this do?
target something, it adds and gives you a second target.
Mhm.
I feel like that'd be a cool effect.
We'll just do this.
It would have to be at least a 4-drop enchantment, because that could get pretty busted, but
Why?
Oh my god, it doubles off itself. I didn't realize that. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
It's not very cash money of you.
It's probably not now.
I kind of hate how well this deck works, because it really
I
shouldn't.
love it. It's hilarious.
Ouch.
Oh, I have to
Jinx.
target a creature. Shit.
Jinx, stop it.
Okay, what's your commander's toughness? 5?
I'm gonna beat your ass. Jeez.
Alright, yeah.
You talking to
Commander's gonna
me?
be fine. Yes, you.
Toughness 9 right now, bud.
Oh, 9. Yeah,
It's
that's
a-
a good thing I can...
It's a 2/8
It looks like a 3/9 to me, but okay.
because of some sort of thing. Oh, your red creatures get +1/+1 thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's red.
Oh my god, he's red. How about that? Look at that. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. What is that, a 1/1? Alright, I'll ping something for 1, and then I just feels poetic.
Do we have any way of dealing with this?
Somewhere, yes. Right now, no.
I mean, I did get money off his doctors coming in, so
Hmm.
Killing things isn't my bag. Why would I kill things when I could just kill the players eventually someday? And now it's the beginning of combat. Oh my god, look at this. The engine just keeps going. I don't know, what is it? 2/2? Yeah, you can stomach this. I gotta make it look even-ish. How many damage is marked on Pramicon? 1? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to kill anything.
It would
because
amuse me
I-
if he could survive, if you don't mind.
Oh, to be sure. I will not be killing any creatures because that's not very cash money.
You
There will
gonna-
be no attacks because my commander's already missing.
Yo, so I used to work at the Target in Exton. I work with this guy Chase, and he's in the chat saying, "How's it going?" I think it's going good. How's everybody else doing?
well, I think it's going pretty good.
I think it's going fine. Evan, I have to attack you. This is your fault.
I know. You
mean,
don't have to
we got,
attack me
like-
with everything, though.
No,
I got
but
like what, 3 more
Better
days in
Mario wasn't burning the chat.
3 more days in 2020. Seems like a pretty good.
That's fair. Yeah, he just wrapped up a stream on his side of things, looks like. So what, I'm taking 2-ish unless I block?
you're taking 2-ish unless you block.
I could block, though, right?
If you block, then it would be blocked, yes.
Sweet. We did it.
And even if Pramicon wasn't out, Mario couldn't attack me with the Goblin because he can't pay the 1.
It's true.
Damn would I try.
It's very true.
Or peaks again. Means
It's-
Chandra's boy is gonna burn us.
Hey,
again.
Chase, we you remember Jeremy and I used to play Magic in the break room at Target. This is the same thing but online and with different people. So it's a lot of fun.
Sam, but
it's-
different.
Complicated and it looks atrocious because the interface for this program is not the best, so everything looks
Oh.
really scary. But it's fun.
Boys, I've done it. I have an answer.
Uh-oh.
No.
I hope it's not like. I don't know how you do it in white. But
Go on,
it's like
Wrath of
Minecraft.
God. Wrath of God, you coward. Show me the wrath. Why? What? Okay, I mean,
You get rid of the yep, thank you.
Okay, now Tom, what you need to do is play out your Sundial of the Infinite.
I don't know if you know this, Jim, but there would be no need for that in this deck.
Getting rid of
That's
that dragon is gonna kind of finally slow down the amount of damage Marius is just dishing out at everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Chandra's Incinerator is the next threat, because if he gets Purpose or something out, that's still gonna...
oh yeah, forget it.
It's
Yeah.
gonna hurt like hell.
You do have that mystery face down exiled card though. For all we know, that is Perforos.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
think
probably
I'm
is,
fairly
but I don't
certain
wanna
it
risk
is.
it. I'd rather
Unless
just...
I find Gamble and I can look at my library, I'm just gonna assume that that's Perforos.
Yeah. It's
no!
The big shame
You got
is
rid of a flyer.
once the game's over, I don't think you get to look at it.
Nope.
I don't think I do. No,
So
It's just gone forever.
mystery.
it's probably just a mountain, and we're getting worked up for nothing.
It'd be funny if it was Perforos, though. I would love to get confirmation that it is.
That's not out of the question. I'll get back to you on that.
Marius needs a tutor.
If I can find a tutor, and I have one somewhere in here. I actually hate that this is my most expensive deck online.
You have decks with Gaia's Cradle in them.
Yeah, by an enormous margin, this is my most expensive deck online. Gaia's Cradle's like $5 online. Terror of the Peaks is like triple that. I don't want to talk about how much I spent on this just for the memes.
I
really
committed. Really good in my Daxos deck.
Perhaps.
Daxos? No. It is Annex.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because
Evan, you were saying?
crap Outsiders.
No, I'm just kind of pondering what exactly we're supposed to do about this now, because Tom kind of went from like, I have like a creature to having like a completely full board.
He had no board.
Yeah.
Let the record show he had no. God, that smother. Somebody get rid of the Smothering Tithe.
I can't. I don't run Interact.
Somebody get rid of the Smothering Tither. He's not the good guy for getting rid of the Terror.
Yeah, I'm kind of
He
afraid of
was
that.
not the good guy to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm basically never the good guy.
He was the good guy
Yeah.
for getting rid of the dragon, because the dragon was going to kill everybody, but that kind of undoes a little bit of that goodwill.
Well, now that the Smothering Tithe is gone, the dragon would have just killed him. So.
And all the extra card draw I'm giving to everyone is going to give him a shitload of treasure tokens.
That's the idea.
This is not great.
I can cast
boy,
like
3
instant
lands.
speed.
He's got 3 cards in hand. And he can flash them out whenever he gets around to it.
Yep.
That's fine.
Probably not an issue.
It's probably not an issue.
We'll find out, I guess.
What deck is he playing? I didn't even check.
Kwende, Pride of Femeref.
Who the hell is that?
Double strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. It's a 4-drop thing.
I hate that deck. I
Yeah.
hate it.
It's so good. What do you mean?
Oh, it's good. I just hate it on
I'd
principle.
really appreciate if no one paid the tribute.
How do I pay the tribute?
It's an opponent of your choice, Jim.
Is it? Oh, that's neat. Is anyone willing to not pay the tribute?
Persuade me.
What happens if we don't pay the tribute?
If you pay the
I get-
tribute, it becomes a 5/5. If you don't, he gets 2 1/1 birds.
Everybody agree to pay the tribute.
So you'd
If you
rather...
don't pay the tribute, Tom dies faster.
Well, so it's a 3/3 with 2 1/1s, or it's a 5/5. Damage-wise, it shakes out to be about the same.
Yep.
But if it enters as 2 extra creatures with flying, his commander gets bigger by 2.
This is like Fabricate with extra steps.
Yep.
Exactly. So who wants to not pay it?
So hear me out, Jim. I'll not pay it if you promise not to attack me this turn.
Don't take that deal. Just pick Evan. Why would you do this?
Because Tom got rid of your stuff and I said I would kill him first.
Okay. Oh, right. Look at that. Not paying tribute gives your commander more power. How about that?
Yep. Because on surface level, the math
Neat.
doesn't matter. But on the sub level,
We need to go deeper.
That's an
All I
interesting
gather
idea.
from that is we need to go deeper. This deck also runs a handful of chaos cards that are just broken on MTGO, so I had to pull them out.
So broken is in not overpowered, but fundamentally doesn't work.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
straight up don't work, and Pat was on the receiving end of the cards not working, and in natural Pat fashion, like, I don't, Pat is just like one of those bug catcher Pokemon trainers. Where like if something doesn't work in MTGO, he gets the short stick.
Yeah. I remember when I found out that Yennet didn't work. So if she flipped a creature or whatever, it worked, but if I flipped a card I couldn't cast, I didn't get to draw it, and that pissed me off. But we've discovered some stuff that's way worse than that.
Oh, lay it on me.
Oh, man.
If you can think of anything offhand anyway.
I'm trying to. I know that we found stuff that, like, it's not just, like, the ability is a little funny and partially doesn't work, but, like, cards that are just, like, broken.
Remember when we thought that Eureka was broken? Or, yeah, was it Eureka? Pat's Eureka deck?
It was Venser. It was Venser in the 99 of his Eureka deck.
He thought it was broken, and I was like, no, you idiot. I have Marisi out.
Yeah, I can't do anything during combat.
I mean, the phasing thing did break, legitimately, but... The Marisi no combat tricks is awful, and I hate it.
You really had to get rid of the Price of Glory, didn't you?
Yes.
Why run Armageddon when you could just let one of your opponents run Seedborn Muse?
Okay, but now Evan can give us cards every turn if he wants.
Yeah, now I can start tapping down Folio Fancies every turn if I want to start coughing up extra cards for
Ooh,
everybody.
Rites of
Oh, and
Flourishing.
a casual Rites of Flourishing.
Dude, there was a game where I tried to turn 2 Rites of Flourishing and someone decided to generous gift my Soul Ring. I was so mad.
Jim, you spent the rest of that game irrationally beating on this person. It was completely
You did.
unjustified.
I mean, with my elephant that he gave me.
You
Yeah.
tilted the entire table by doing that. There were serious other things you needed to be dealing with.
That game was fun, though.
Alright, so I guess the game plan is just give Tom treasures. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm just gonna put a land out because I don't need to give Tom treasures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I just top decked War's Toll. Could you? War's Toll and Price of Glory is my favorite 2-card combo. Like, go on, counter something.
Oh, that's if you tap something, or if you tap a land, you have to tap all your lands.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you tap something, you just destroy all of your lands.
Oh
I will
my
not be
God.
playing it, however, because that requires effort, and I don't feel like...
That would be
But you
hysterical,
can
though.
completely get around it by just running an enchantment stack.
Yeah, but what if you didn't? Then what would happen?
Then you destroy all your lands on accident and get really mad. Good thing I don't have any enchantments or artifacts.
It was a
Huh.
solid call.
Okay.
Creatures only, baby.
Oh, we're just trying to tax the fun. Huh? I mean, I could flash out War's Toll right now. Is that what you want, Tom?
No. That is, believe me, that is absolutely not what I want.
All right. Well, you asked for it. It's like when Pat says, "Please don't do this." That's like the green light that says you need to do this.
My problem with War's Toll is the triggers that pop up. Because the servers are slow, you have to click a land, wait for the trigger to go onto the stack, then click the next land. You can't just batch tap all your lands like you normally do.
Yep.
Godsend. All right. Weird flex, but I'm going to give Tom more shit to cast. Actually, I'm going to wait for the worst holders. Actually, it won't make a difference. We're going to...
I like that Norin's just sliding into the DMs.
Yo, how big can you make this stack, bud?
Is that a challenge?
I mean, we should probably see where it goes, right?
I see your seatbelts then, bitch.
Oh shit!
Oh, I like my hand.
And away we go.
Yeah, this game's over. Smothering Tide's gonna break a stack probably.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, get got.
Blue.
Yeah, it's probably gonna break the game.
Blue.
Counterspell.
Blue.
Evan, in
Wait.
response, tap down your folio.
What?
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 Evan's like, fuck it. If we're gonna break it, we might as well break it.
He's
I
just
will-
leaning into it.
Well, that and I don't want to lose it. So
That's
So you're gonna
valid.
lose the cards
because
you
it
draw.
gives me this passive effect of you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game, and I'm more than happy to lean into that.
It's
Yeah.
like staring at lethal on somebody else's board and hard casting Praetor's Counsel because you don't want to have to discard the hand size.
Yep. What is this? The upkeep phase for your turn, Marios?
This is my draw
Yeah.
step.
Your draw step?
This is in response to the Kami trigger.
Oh no.
We got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Mario, you
Yeah.
should really show Evan your Mormon's deck next stream.
That sounds like a terrible idea. He won't like it.
I
did.
love it. I mean, I hate it, but I love it.
It's really stupid.
Pay for the trigger.
I can't do anything else.
That's fair.
Wait, that's valid. Wait, my mountain's tapped for 2. Forget your draws, dude. So Tom's gonna get one small handful of mana, and for God's sake, is Norin gone yet?
He's about to be.
He's got so no, he's gone. He's gone. His triggers are just still in the stack.
Goodbye.
Wait,
Interesting.
so
hand
when
of
did
cards.
Tom get? Wow, Tom's at 7 life. How did that happen?
Jim.
Oh, that
Jim
checks out.
smacked me with a 13-13 commander.
Uh-oh.
And there's the stack.
It didn't break, surprisingly. Ooh,
Really?
and
I
I got a
didn't get-
really good hand. Thank you
Oh,
for somehow giving me a better hand, Mario.
okay. Check this out. We're gonna find out if Perforos was the face down card.
Love that this is all in response.
It was not. Perforos is not the face down card.
Okay, quick. Process of elimination. What is?
Ah! Ah! You guys familiar with the dial up sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
I mean, you would time out trying to figure it out.
Yep.
All I hear is the dial up sound. I don't know. Let's get like a Curse of Opulence or something.
Quick, somebody windfall.
Wait, hold on. Just kidding. I found a Fiery Emancipation. Let's get that. Let's just triple all damage. Wait, just kidding. This is funnier. We'll get that.
But you had to
Shit.
discard a Panharmonicon.
Shit. I picked the Panharmonicon.
Then all is well.
No, Jim. Okay, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna save Tom by also not saving Tom. We're just gonna.
What's that card that makes someone take damage for each artifact that they have?
I don't know. Doesn't matter here. I'll hold this.
Seems
No
good.
More than 2 creatures can attack you each combat. Oh, well, it can attack you.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, that
That's
suits.
great, because I only need one creature to kill him.
It's fine. We're doing great. This is going swimmingly.
We're blowing up the stack.
Strike
What's
Pro
happening,
Red.
sweetheart?
Yeah,
Pro
Tom's gonna get
Red.
enough treasure tokens that he can just cast out his hand.
Again.
I have an idea. Eh? I haven't finished my draw step. Let the record show.
Yeah, right.
This is the way Magic was designed to be played. This is as Magic as Richard Garfield intended.
I love you, Evan.
I swear to God.
Yo, Evan, I hope you're scrolling through the stacks so that the viewers can enjoy this.
I'm keeping a little bit of a tab on it. We've got like a good 15 smothering tithes right in the middle.
Mox Amber, goddammit.
It's nowhere near the tallest stack we've had either.
It's not. Well, we can tell it's not because the game didn't crash yet.
Yeah, that's true.
On the flip side, I'm tapped out, so I'm passing priority for the turn.
The game doesn't usually crash from a tall stack. The problem is when it's a wide stack, the game doesn't know how to react.
That's fair.
Hey, now don't body shame the stack.
Sorry.
I mean, let's
when
face
it's thick, it gets sprung.
It's not my stream, all right? I don't know what's acceptable here, but we don't body shame the stack on my stream.
The stack's got a big butt, I cannot lie.
Dump truck ass.
Yeah, dude.
Pay 2 for smothering tithe? Wait, do I have any legendary creatures? Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Tom.
I don't like where this is going.
Get fucked.
What'd you do?
I denied you a treasure.
Oh, okay.
Seems
That's
good.
money well spent. I really shouldn't have done that. Whoops.
I'm glad to see you guys like the everybody gets flash for everything card. Makes me
It's
happy.
disgusting. It's perfect, and I need to put it in my deck.
It's
I
Anytime.
never leave up enough mana for myself.
Flash, it's a problem.
It's so dumb. I love it.
You all get flash, just not on my turn.
I can see the bottom of the stack, I think. This is exciting.
We're getting there.
You must have a really wide screen.
It's 1440p. I think it's just the little bump in resolution that helps it.
It's the little things.
Yeah.
I've yielded to all smothering tithe triggers, so
Now we all
I'm
just
going
got
to
hit
click
no.
no manually for all of them.
you would.
With disgust every time.
Make sure to make the disgust face.
Ugh.
The only way this would be worse is if Tom also had, what is it, the library out?
Yep.
A library.
Of Alexandria. I don't know what library, Jim.
This one was library.
Oh, Library of Lang.
No, Library of Lang I like. That's
Okay.
the discard cheeky one.
I don't know which one then. I don't know.
I can never remember the name of these cards. It's like Smothering Tithe Blue, and it does something else.
Heuristic study.
Heuristic study. The library.
It's a picture of a library. Leave me alone.
Pick up the whole damn deck.
Pick up the whole deck.
So this is all at the beginning of your draw step?
Yes, it is.
Good.
You got a Heuristic Study, Consecrated Sphinx, and Windfall.
I have at least 2 of those in this deck.
I have none of those things. All of them are blue.
That was fun.
I like how Norin's still trying to leave. It's like, I'm gone. Can I go now? This has gone swimmingly. Oh my god, I forgot I cast War Stole.
And then there's Aura of Silence. I like how by the time that card resolved, we all have completely different hands and like double the number of cards we had before.
Yeah, by the time Aura of Silence resolves, I'll have played out every artifact in my hand, so...
In your deck.
God. This is
I don't
outstanding.
even know what have we done this turn?
A lot.
I don't think we actually accomplished anything, because I wheeled my hand and then played out the whole thing.
Well, we haven't even accomplished a draw step, so...
Oh yeah, I still have 3 cards to draw. That's like another wheel. We're cooking.
Magic was supposed to be played.
As Richard Garfield intended.
I thought it was Tom's turn. I did not realize it was Mario's turn.
Yeah, it's the very, very beginning of Mario's turn.
This is my draw step.
My goodness.
Oh, that's a card I can't cast.
But you can play an extra land out with Rites of Flourishing.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
So that's, if you play your cards right, 4 mana.
Is that a trading card game, Pun Jim?
Yeah.
Yep.
Technically 5 because you got Mind Stone out.
No.
This is a good time to take stock of what I have in my hand so I can figure out if there's anything interesting.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, I can get away with this. Wait, I can't. Goddamn Aura of Silence. Who thought that was a good idea?
Tom did.
Alright, weird flex.
No, you're making my commander weaker.
That sucks. I need more cards. Wait,
On the plus side, my skull.
What the hell is a skull catcher?
gets better.
What is
Oh my
this?
Whenever a creature with flying dies, it gets 1/1.
This is why we need Moto, to remember the triggers that I just can't. What on earth are these cards? Who built this deck?
Yours or mine?
Mine!
Oh, I have no idea. Some guy in Russia.
Yeah. Alright, this is funny if it worked. Alas. We'll just... I don't know. Want that. Oh, I got just the thing.
Is it another mountain?
Better. Got him, coach.
That's actually one of the win cons in my landfall deck.
I hate that. Oh, that's right, I gave that to you.
You did. I was really appreciative because it's a laser beam.
Oh
I don't know.
my
How big are
God.
these soldiers? 3 3s? Okay, I don't know. I'll shoot this person instead. I don't. Doesn't matter.
I still think it's disgusting that I was able to get my win con in that deck with 2 lands.
That's kind of dumb. You greeted out. You saw Soul Ring in your opening hand and took the no lander.
It was a
Nobody-
1-lander.
Nobody deserves that.
This has been an exceptionally dumb turn.
I'm
Oh my
thrilled.
God.
I'm ecstatic.
I'm like looking at my hand going, sweet, when do I get to play this stuff? Oh, my turn just ended. Like,
At instant speed.
Yeah, basically.
Actually, wait. Do you have a Seedborn Muse out?
I do. I can play it on Tom's turn if I really want to, but like, I'm just looking
Evan,
at it.
I
Like,
feel you. I really do.
There was a Wars
Yeah.
There's a Wars Toll out. Do remember? So you're gonna have to play it out really aggressively.
that's fine. It's fine.
I would love to play out my hand really aggressively. I do not have a Seedborn.
I'll just like vomit my entire hand out into the battlefield.
I like how Tom just got a new hand, and this is what happened.
I mean, you could just do what you want and then draw cards with the rest.
I mean, that's more or less the plan. I've like,
And it's gone.
yeah, I've got like,
Really? This is what I drew.
yeah, so I've
Oh.
got like 1 card that I want to cast. So I'm thinking like what I'll do since War's Toll is going to make me tap it down anyway is I'll tap out, cast what I want, and then set off Folio for the rest.
Oh my god, this isn't what I wanted.
Folio lets me tap it to have everybody draw cards, which is like weirdly enough the whole point of the whole deck. I love it. This is like the first deck I've built that's nice to people.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you still have a "don't touch my stuff" clause in that deck.
I mean,
It's not
kinda.
Evan if he doesn't have at least 3.
So I gotta ask Marius, is there a reason to not block it?
I'm attacking because I have to attack, and you're the only person I can attack. So I mean, I don't know. You do the math.
I didn't know if there was like a haha, I'm gonna ruin your day sort of thing, or if it was more.
I
like,
have to attack each combat available, and Primicon says I have to attack you. So I mean,
Fair enough.
we do as the cards we do as the cards command.
Yes, we do as the tasty cardboard permits. Oh, hey, it's Tom's turn.
The delicious cardboard. Tom doesn't get a turn.
It's slightly closer to my turn. Tom will get a fat turn because he got all those treasures.
Yep.
It's the cards in his hands that'll give him a fat turn, not the treasures. Treasures are expendable. Cards are forever. Wait.
Treasures help fuel the cards.
Can you feel it? I wonder if Tom's got some like X cost spell that just hoses the entire table. Like,
he definitely does. It's Tom.
Yeah,
that's how he plays.
What's that one, like Hedron Trap or something? That like double X and a white to just like exile X target permanents.
Huh? It's white.
Door of
Arcana Absolution
Destinies.
would be safe.
This guy. Look at this guy. Running Door of Destinies and not running Proliferate. Who do you think you are?
Oh, I just realized that. I have a blocker for Tom.
You better start tapping.
I hate that so much.
I think it's hilarious.
And you can't even like auto resolve or anything because then all your lands will just be tapped down.
Yeah, just like turbo tap.
I don't mind Worst Toll. I don't like the way they implemented it.
I think it's great.
Turbo
These are my
tap.
triggers. God damn it!
Oh,
I have to put these on the stack.
Just auto yield them, man.
I don't know. MTG
The
is
auto
just...
add to stack thing doesn't work properly.
Try clicking on Norin first.
We'll stick Norin in the middle.
I'm pretty sure once you click him, since all the other ones are the same, it pops them all onto the stack.
Yeah, that checks out, actually.
And they should resolve rather quickly since all your lands are tapped down. Although you could do all your stuff in response to it.
I don't know. I just want to watch Tom play really aggressively main one because he has to tap down his lands. I mean, he's got his treasures, but like, let's face it, you're gonna tap a land first.
See you, Norin.
Bye.
Here's the thing. I'm with Tramcon out, I'm dead no matter what.
Yes.
I have no way to get to Jim.
I just know the gym's gonna go through you before I can do anything exciting.
I mean, Tom's gonna go through you before I can do anything exciting.
I have crawl space. I'd like to see him try. Actually, no, bring it on. What can you do? If you can present lethal on 2 creatures, I will not block them.
I mean, most of his creatures have double strike. It is theoretically possible.
Actually, yeah, straight up. If you can put...
He just needs to get his commander up to 11.
If you can somehow threaten, like, a 1919 with double strike, I won't block it. I guess I won't have to. Dick.
Oh, hey, that's lethal.
That checks out. Definitely 14 commander, whether I like it or not.
Yeah, I was more looking forward to seeing Tom make his commander thick enough to kill you.
14 commander is definitely not super cash money, but what are you gonna do about it?
Like, with all those treasures, he should have been able to do it.
Oh, you put the
Aura of Silence is
godsend,
kind
you
of
put
a-
the godsend and the boots on your commander. That's anti-synergy, bud. Way to go.
That's where you're wrong.
It's anti-synergy. Change my mind. I can't block. I can't block. Godsend is just a buff spell.
Yes, Godsend is just a buff spell.
Yep. 3 mana, 6 damage, fine.
I'm pretty sure if I kill Tom, Evan mills me out.
You have 73 cards left, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen.
You have Folio and a Seedborn Muse. It's doable.
It's gonna take some time, and your commander is no joke.
Yeah,
that's true.
11. That's 2 turns.
Yep.
It's gonna get bigger.
Jesus Christ on a bicycle, just let it stop. Make it stop. I'll just take 18 commander damage, that's fine. Norin, get your ass back in here. I need a blocker.
Oh my god.
Just vigilant. Alright. Let's play a game called Can I Survive Combat?
Oh, I can't, which is why we're doing this.
Well, that checks out. Okay.
How many
If I'm
buff
doing
spells do you
my-
have in the deck?
These don't scare me. That kind
What's
of
up, Evan?
scares me. I don't know.
How many spells do you have? Sorcery or instant, basically anything that you could cast now with flash that could buff its power.
Quite a few.
Red. So I'm at least taking like 20 some odd damage. I'm 50 shades of fucked. I mean, hecked. I mean, good gracious, would you look at the time? All right. Let's. This is not going to be that close, actually.
I have 6 minutes into a 1-hour game.
Stop crying about it.
I don't know. This is riveting content.
I'm trying to see if I can time out.
I think the worst I've ever done was 3 minutes into a 30-minute game.
Yeah, give Tom some combat tricks, why
Or
don't
not
you?
30 minute, 3 hours.
I just drew Impact Tremors. You gotta be kidding me. All right.
Tom, keep
okay.
in mind you have flash, so if you just drew something that can save you, you can cast it.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I will not pay tooth for Smothering Tithe.
That can save me, but not really. Because the trigger on it has adamant, and we're already past my pre-combat main phase.
I mean, let's face it, like, if you die, you're going down kicking and screaming, so I'll grant you that.
Oh yeah, I threw a damn fit.
I'm looking forward to how thick I can get my commander.
We keep killing the flyers, dude. I don't know.
Hey, hon, welcome home.
Well, I have 4 flyers in my hand that I can cast. Like right now.
Oh my god, did we break Moto? No, I've been eliminated. Negative 11. I thought it was close too.
That was just the first strike combat damage, Marios.
I felt it. I felt it real good. Wait, God, who the hell had first strike?
All of them.
What?
They all had full strike.
Now the Vigilant Warriors don't. I'm pretty sure that was normal combat damage. I blocked all the double strikers. And you got a trigger off it. So that was normal.
What's the rule on adamant?
I don't even know. Where's Adamant?
Give this a try. Is this gonna work? It did work. Kind of.
All
I'm
right.
still dead to Jim, but, like, I don't know, maybe you can take care of his commander? I don't know.
Anyway, Evan, for your consideration, that is Courage the Cowardly Commander. I hope you enjoyed it.
I gotta be honest, it was hysterical. I absolutely love it.
It's so simple. It's so elegant.
But here's the thing, you have a lot of decks that are like that, where you look at it and you're like, oh, that's all? And then like it does stuff and you're like, oh.
it just bounces in and out of the in and out of play. Like what's
Make
the worst
that
that can
5
happen?
flyers I can cast right now. Can we go for 6? And we got 6 flyers I can cast right now.
You know what is a group hug staple, Jim?
What?
Cyclonic Rift.
Don't make me vomit.
All I'm saying is to be careful with your playing out your hand into a telegraphed board wipe.
Oh my god, War's Toll is gone. I can just like do things normally now.
Well,
I can just tap my mana. How is it exactly that Tom made it through that turn without like any tapped permanents? I'm quite disappointed.
because it cast everything on your turn.
Just scoundrel. The nerve of this guy.
The fact that I'm gonna lose this game with this fat board makes me sad.
It's almost poetic.
It is absolutely poetic. But also, Evan, you got you got troubles brewing. Jim's got some things going on.
I
Nah, don't
am
worry
watching
about
a
it.
lot of stuff unfold, and it's making me a little nervous.
You got something to deal with all this?
Group hug staple, dude.
Not in hand, but
Play the Psycho Rift.
here's, I will be honest with you, it's in here.
Group hug staple.
But it's
Evan,
me.
of course it's
I
in
can't play a deck that includes blue and not run something like it, you know?
Yeah, it's strictly business. You probably
Evan,
also
how do you
run
like me
Mana
making
Train.
that up to an 18?
I love it.
Not 21, not insta kill.
Jim.
Yeah, but Mario, if he can't kill me on his turn, there's a real possibility that he might be dead.
Yes. Rift off the top. Here it is. I feel it. There it
You
is.
have to draw extra cards. So, is it there? Did he draw it?
He's tapping mana.
I mean,
feels
good game
good.
if he did.
Here we go. Here we go. That works too.
Wait, what did he just cast?
He just
Yeah,
ran
that's me
out of,
dead.
he just ran out
That's good.
insurrection. Holy shit.
That does qualify as killing me.
I
What does insurrection do?
Untap
steals all
all
of my
creatures
things.
and gain control of all of them until end of turn. They gain haste until end of turn.
Oh yeah, Jim, you're dead. GG boy.
No, I'm perfectly fine with that. That was beautiful.
So, how does it feel to get hit with 18 commander damage from your own commander?
17.
I got 0 votes.
Oh my,
Unmitigated gall.
I had to vote for Evan. That was beautiful.
That was majestic.
oh my god.
I mean, Evan, if you didn't draw an answer, you were
I'm
soundly
gonna level
dead.
with you. I was holding that in hand, and I had Path to Exile in hand, and I was really tempted to path your commander and then steal all the creatures and try and kill both of you, and I realized it would be so much easier to just let you take out Tom. But
Yeah.
like,
No, that was beautiful.
no, there's
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
fun cards in here like that. Yeah, Insurrection is one of those like sit on it until the right moment, and it can 100% save your ass kind of cards.
Oh my god. And you wheeled into it too.
Yep.
That is a VOD for the ages,
Oh my
boys.
God.
I'll go back and watch this one.
All right, so I should probably start shutting things down, but it has been an absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Likewise. Thanks for
I
having me
think
on.
The most fun I've had in a stream in probably in 2 months.
Well, I gotta be honest. The group hug
Don't
deck is sticking around if that's any element of that fun. So
Maybe I'll make a group hug deck. but,
we
like,
should just have everyone plays group hug night.
I'm set. I'm ready. Sign me up.
Oh my god! All right, guys.
Sorry, and be like, look, guys, it's Brixus group hug.
All right, I am
but Evan,
gonna.
that's my response to Mario's build-in only creatures deck.
Yeah, honestly, it's a challenge that I want to check out too. But the deck worked really, really well given the complete lack of like non-creature support.
I really love Voltron,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to find a way I could do it with only creatures.
I mean, you were swinging with what, an 18/18 commander at the end there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was only going to keep going up.
Unless it went down or against you, who's to say?
All right, gentlemen, signing off. Have a good night.
Copy that. I'll catch you next time, Tom.
And I believe there is a way in there to make my commander double strike as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's balanced, fair and balanced gameplay. But Evan, thanks so much for having me on your stream.
Of
I look
course.
forward to the next time around.
Yeah, thanks for letting me host. It's been a lot of fun. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.
See ya.
Sounds
Have a good
good
night.
to me. See you, gents.